Hello, everyone. My name is Iyanna Tucker, and I'm your host for Foundations for Success today. And today I have Shikee here, and she's the Early Head Start Director from HRCAP. And I just have her here to ask her a few questions about her placement in the program, and I'm happy to have her.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Well, the first question I have for you today is, please tell us a little bit about yourself and your personal journey with becoming the Early Start Director of Hampton Roads Community Action Program.
So great question. So actually I started out as a Head Start student. I went to Head Start when I was 3 and 4 and later began to volunteer at a Head Start program and transition into the classroom as a teacher assistant. And so over the years, just worked in different capacities of Head Start in the classroom, worked in family services, as well as on the community action side of services. And so I've been working with Head Start for 20 years in April. And I've been working with Hampton Roads Community Action Program since 2017. And so I'm passionate about Head Start and early Head Start. And just glad to be able to serve our children and families in our community.
All right. Thank you for that. That's actually interesting. So you just gradually kept growing, basically.
Absolutely. Head Start works.
All right. So the next question I have for you is, what is the most interesting part about being of the Early Head Start program in Hampton Roads?
The most interesting part is that our Head Start and Early Head Start program is housed in what's called a community action agency. And so Hampton Roads Community Action Program is a community action agency that provides many initiatives throughout Hampton Roads, and Head Start is just one of the programs under the HRCAP umbrella. And so that allows us to have direct resources to be able to support our families as well as our children in the classroom. And so we're just proud to be able to serve over 1,200 students throughout Newport News, Norfolk, Fort Smith, Chesapeake, and Hampton. And so we provide early Head Start and Head Start services for those children and families in addition to the other services provided under our HRCAP umbrella.
All right. Thank you. And moving on to my next question, how has COVID changed your experience as the director of the Early Head Start program with HRCAP?
COVID has had a significant impact, obviously, on not just our Head Start program, but on our agency. But it has also allowed us the opportunity to really do what we have been called in the community to do. So throughout the pandemic, we continued services, whether it was meal delivery, providing PPE to the homeless community, and showers to the homeless community. We've continued with virtual learning. We have been really instrumental in making sure that we are educating our staff and our community about COVID and how to protect themselves and how to properly wear PPE and how to access different resources in the community. Our CAP agency does workforce development, financial literacy, services to veterans and homeless families, and as well as other preschool and youth programs. And so we've just really been able to focus on those that have been affected by COVID and really pull together our resources to make sure that we are providing what's needed. Again, whether it's food, whether it's PPE, or rather it's just education about the vaccine. And so COVID has, again, just really helped us to maximize what we do in the community as a community action agency.
All right. Thank you. It sounds like you've been really busy in the COVID.
We've been really busy.
So you've been really adapting to our new environment.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So please tell me a little bit of the history of the development of the Early Head Start program of HRCAP.
And so we started in 1965 um, under President Lyndon Johnson, and his War on Poverty. Community action agencies was established in the communities to be able um, to help people move towards self-sufficiency. And so we've been doing that since 1965 in Hampton Roads. Our community action program started then, as well as our Head Start program. HRCAP is the former Office of Human Affairs, and so we went through a rebranding experience some years ago and became Hampton Roads Community Action Program. Our Head Start program actually started on the peninsula, and then about 8 years or so ago, we became the grantee to provide services for Portsmouth, Chesapeake, and Norfolk. And so that's our caption area for Head Start, and we've been doing this since 1965.
That's great. So it's been over generations.
Yes.
All right. So who is eligible to become a student of the Early Head Start program?
So we serve pregnant moms through 5-year-olds. And so if you have a student that is, or a pregnant mom that lives in the Hampton, Newport News, Chesapeake, Norfolk, or Portsmouth areas, we encourage you to apply. Once you apply, we will ask a series of questions to determine eligibility. We do consider income. We consider other household demographics, such as whether it's a single parent or a 2-parent household. We do serve children with disabilities. 10% of our enrollment is children with disabilities. But we target all 3 and 4-year-olds. And so we try not to leave anyone out. But once we get them, get information and get an application, we do what's called a selection criteria to determine enrollment.
All right. All right. Thank you for that. So for the parents, so the process would be just to apply and see what eligibility they have, basically?
Yes, so parents can visit our website, and that's www.hrcapinc.org. And that is the website to our agency. And so right on the front page, they will click Head Start Enrollment and be able to do a pre-application, an online application for enrollment. So it's a fairly easy process. And then after they do the online application, our family advocate will reach out for additional information.
Thank you. So my next question for you is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with this program? And what new achievements are you looking forward to have?
So the state of Virginia is in the process of unifying preschool. And so that process is underway. And so within the next 5 years, we're looking forward to more of a streamlined preschool process for children in Virginia. And so Head Start is very interested in collaborating closer with our school divisions, our child care partners, our family day home partners, to really make sure that as many students under 5 are receiving quality early childhood services. So that's our major goal for the next 5 years, is to really streamline the preschool experience for children 0 to 5, as well as their parents.
Thank you. And can you repeat for parents to get more information, can you repeat the website one more time?
Yes, so that website is www.hrcapinc.org. So that's HRCAPINC.org. And once you log on to that website, you will see Head Start enrollment, and you just click on that and do the online application. And it's a pretty simple process, and our family advocates will then reach out for additional information.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that's all I have for you today. So once again, we would like to thank you for joining us today. And again, I'm your host, Iyanna Tucker, and see you next time on Foundations for Success.
Thank you.